Yo, this is Tone Kapone, and you're getting lifted to the sounds of my DJ, DJ Spaceship. Go ahead and beam him up, boy. Let's get him, get him, get him, get him, get him, get him.
Greetings and salutations from us to all the nations. We're about to get loose, strictly for entertainment. We're reppin' Tampa Bay, 10 toes down. It's waves of the bay. No, we ain't playing around. Saturdays from 10 to 12. Make sure you ride the wave. It's Tone Kapone and DJ Spaceship on your airwaves. We're mixing interviews, R&B and hip hop. We're blasting off, and the top is just a pit stop.
Right now, we got our second interview, episode number 1, right here in the building, man. We got the homie ASARU. Yeah. Man, what's up with you, bro?
What's going on, Tone?
Man, I'm excited, man, because for one, we've already interviewed you,
right?
But it's been a while, and it was on a different show at the same time. Right. So I'm excited to get you up in here right now. You got an album that just dropped.
Indeed.
We got a lot of stuff to talk about and a little bit of time to do it, so I'm hype about it, man. Tell the people what's up, bro.
I just dropped my debut official album, Draws a Loop. It's available exclusively on my new website, IamAsaru.com. If you really want to support me and my movement, you can go in there, get it downloaded, only $11.99. And then after that, even after you buy it, you can go on the regular streaming services, Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal, whatever you use. You can copy it, you can download it, stream it, whatever you want to do. But if you're really supporting the movement, go on that website, IamAsaru.com, and buy that album.
Straight up, man. And I've been listening to the album, man. Like, for real. I sent you the link to the album this morning.
You sent me the link today. I was I
know you was busy today, so I don't know if you got a chance.
I was out there. I'm definitely going to check it out, though. So don't sleep on that. It might become... See, I'm a different type of person when it comes to working out in the gym. I listen to different type of music.
Okay.
But don't be surprised if it ends up being in my workout lineup.
But yeah,
I listen to different stuff. You know
that's love. That's love.
Trying to get these gains.
And I'm going to give you a compliment, but I don't want you to take it too hardcore, you know what I'm saying, man? Like,
no. Yeah.
From what I've heard of the album, and I've listened to the project probably about 3 or 4 times now today, man.
Okay.
It's a very well put together project. The production is on point. The lyrics are even more on point. Like, I think we're going to be talking about this album for a while, dog. Like, that's always why I sent it to you.
Okay.
Appreciate
because,
that.
Like, I already know how he gets down as an artist, but he exceeded my expectations with this project, so
that says a lot.
That.
It does. It really
Tone's
does.
Tone's a heavy critic. I'll be a little lenient to an extent, but I'm kind of a heavy critic myself.
I could be a hater sometimes, but I just want to see people put their best.
I didn't want to call you by your middle name.
Hey, it's all right.
I didn't want to call you by your middle name.
Just say it with a capital letter, bro. That's all I'm saying, man.
Mine's is without the R. Just hate. Just hate. You see what I'm saying? But I'm definitely going to check the project out, man. I mean, and like I said, I've heard your music before, and one thing that Tone pointed out to me the first time I was introduced to your music is you don't curse.
Not at all.
You don't curse. So
it surprised the hell out of me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you that. I think that's about as much as I can say.
Right.
So I gotta say these words.
Like,
bro.
I cursed in my head. I was like, how enough? He not say, because especially in that type of that genre of music,
right?
It's just like riding a bike. You know what I mean? So was it to the fact that someone in your family made you decide to go that route, or was it like, what was the motivation to make you not curse in your music and still be dope?
Look to the left. Oh, well, you're right, Spaceship.
Okay,
you're right. But just
to give people a little outlook. It's like, when he was coming up, I noticed I used to always tell him, just keep writing. And as he was getting better and better, I saw he's dope. He's getting real nice with it. So I think it's time to really put some up. But I told him, I just don't want to hear no cursing. And he was young.
Right.
You know what I mean? He was like 14. So I'm like, okay, no cursing. I don't want to hear no derogatory statements towards no women. No drug talk. That ain't your life. We ain't got to go there.
Don't talk what you're not.
Right.
You could be creative enough where people will like your music. Like the Outkast. When you rarely ever heard any gun talk, but they were just so creative in their music.
And descriptive.
That people ride with it. So I'm just glad at age 19 going on 20 that he keeps that same.
He's still there.
You know what I mean? That same, because at 20 years old is what you hear every day is the same stuff, but everybody cursing.
To me, it's amazing, bro.
Right.
Like, honestly, like in this field, like, I cuss all the time. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that you're 19, bro, like, for one, you can't even drink. You know, there's times you've been doing shows that they don't even let you in until it's time for you to perform.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
exactly.
And you're up here with this project, this dynamic I'm telling you, bro.
I'm gonna check it out.
This dynamic project, and you're not cussing. You're a whole nother age bracket,
right?
But you still keep it completely real, like when it comes to hip hop, man. Like, you're authentically hip hop, dog.
Appreciate that, Tom.
And that puts you in good class. I mean, like Chamillionaire, he doesn't curse. Will Smith, he doesn't curse.
Rakim didn't curse.
Rakim, he didn't curse. DJ Spaceship, he cursed. Well, not when he spit his bars.
He
don't
cuss
curse
between 10 to 12.
Right. You know, between 10 and 12, he don't curse. But after that, he may curse.
We're gonna let all this out.
Right.
Yeah.
So is that like? Do you when you write your lines, like, is it hard for you not to, you know, has there been a chance where you might have slipped and dropped one in there? Not saying you said it, because I don't want the man to the left to say something to you about that. You had to,
I'd be like, nah.
Yeah, he like, nah, change that. It's at first, like, when I first started really doing it, like, it was like, I can't even say that word.
Right.
But like now when you do it, like, especially like now, it's not as difficult as it used to be, because I could just replace certain words with another word.
Right.
But at the same time, I feel like what I say and how I say it sometimes makes up for that lack of, you know what I'm saying, explicit content or language or whatever you want to call it.
I think that's dope, because it also it challenges your mind to use more words, like the wordplay. So it's like people can use that 3-letter, 4-letter profanity, and here it is. You can just open up the dictionary. It's like the rapping Stephen A. Smith, so to speak.
That's hard.
You see what I'm saying? I mean, just think about it, because you listen to Stephen A. Smith, literal, like he's dropping all these words and make you go and look it up. But the fact that you can do that, it's second nature to you. Like, that's dope, man.
Plus, we can play it on the radio, man. I have songs that I
can play it at any kind of event.
My nephews and nieces can't listen to, and I'd be like, dang.
Yeah, it'd be people like,
it'd be like that, you know what I'm saying? But you don't have to worry about that, man. Your music is already, man. Let's just stop talking about this, bro. Concept. I know we got Here and Now on there on that flashcard, man. I want to go ahead and get into Here and Now. Let's play some music for the people to hear, man. Like, go ahead and set this up. Let the people know what's up, man.
This is the first single of my debut album. It's called Here and Now, produced by yours truly. It is available on IamAsaru.com for streaming and downloaded, as well as purchase. It is also available on every streaming service if you download the album and have it on you. And the video is also out now on YouTube. ASARU Here and Now official video, directed by my pops to my left.
We're about to talk about that video when we get back. Right,
yes, sir.
Waves at the back.
Like what?
I mean, like, just seeing a bee take pollen from a flower, you know? It's like, that's life, you know?
Yeah.
And to a 3-year-old child, that's still life, you know? But the thing is, as you grow, this world makes you take your eye off of things like that.
It's like we're all dope fiends igniting the pipe. Nowadays we praise the bad while fighting what's right. Try to avoid anything that'll heighten the vice. Trigger fingers, Twitter fingers, you type and get life. I pray to my ancestors, I'm typing this right. If shorty give me head, she read my mind, I ain't lighting your wife. I need to stop, nah, I'm beating like piping the writing. Y'all copy phantoms on somebody ghost writing your life. And then double R, bump it double R. If we wild out on this rough ride, it'll trouble y'all. 2019 and I'm sure that I'm off the struggle balls. Put out good vibes in the universe, make it double y'all. Yeah, it's the overlord going overboard. Know what I'm about, never for the clout, so I'm over y'all. Been the oddball, so F it, I guess I'm overawed. They saying it rains, ain't got a claim, I ain't soldier boy. Took hits, but will I bruise never. Double triple like ex-cripples, I move better. Yeah, the giant guard with an iron rod. I step live with a fire squad, got them iron hard. It's unwise to be out of kids. The gear I got, I'm proud to wear. Don't need no pride to wear. Nah, I stand tall and stay true to me. And my resilience is like a brick. We ain't moving. Check it 1, 2, break it down. You know the drill we focused on. The here and now. They told me I'm up in the coop. We clearing now. You know the drill we focused on. The here and now. Mic check it 1, 2, break it down. You know the drill we focused on. The here and now. They told me I'm up in the coop. We clearing now. You know the drill we focused on. The here and now. Yeah, they here and now. Yeah, you know the motto, got a code to follow. It's hard to find a road to follow when the road is hollow. When the leader's bleeding, who's the crowd supposed to follow? And just imagine that's the pill that you're supposed to swallow. Classy with a cup of wine, probably goes Moscato. You hope the model while these kids ain't got no hope to model. I watched them on the road to riches, burning over throttle. So it's the best to bite your tongue or chew a broken bottle. My mind's at Even then, this happiness I gotta find in me. Cause when they ain't round, they ain't a sound. That line hit me. I know now whoever's riding supposed to ride with me. Your light is small, you couldn't duplicate my shine's big. Any contender trying to test them, get in line quickly. Yes, I'm crushing empires, feeling like I'm 550. Yeah, in the ring with you, who would bang with you? That's what you say to me, not doing what you say you do. I'm with your little baby, she won't even peek at you. Get you 5 minutes with the kid, you learn a thing or two. Yeah, I see the crowd, got them cheering now. Even if they tone deaf, they starting to hear it now. Soon as I step in the spot, they gotta clear it out. From here on out, I'm only focused on the here and now. Check it 1, 2, break it down. You know that you'll be focused on the here and now. They told me I'm up in the coop, be clearing now. You know that you'll be focused on the here and now. Mic check it 1, 2, break it down. You know that you'll be focused on the here and now. They told me I'm up in the coop, be clearing now. You know that you'll be focused on the here and now. Yeah, the here and now.
Yeah, man, this is Waves of the Bay. Right here, we got our special guest, ASARU. Interview number 2, episode number 1.
Yeah.
The homie, the young buck. Everybody asked me,
that's my sound effect. You can't do that.
People be like, yo, y'all know any young artists coming up that's really about it, like that's really with it? I'm like, man, ASARU.
He get busy.
ASARU, dog, like under 21, doing stuff like this, man. I wanted to ask you about this, man, because once I saw Here and Now come over or whatever, I was like, all right. I was like, I know I've seen that before, because I'm subscribed to you on YouTube.
Right.
So I remember seeing the video drop not too long ago. So I'm looking at the video and everything. I'm liking the scenery and everything. I noticed you guys went back to New York to do the video.
Yeah, we did.
How important was you for you to do that video in New York?
It was important to do that video in New York, number 1, because I made reference to Big in the second verse.
I caught that.
And, you know, Here and Now to me, like, that's just like that. You hear that just gave me a real New York feel. Especially like now, especially when I watch the video, that's all I think about. So I went back to Biggie's block in Brooklyn. I went back to Bed-Stuy. We recorded that on Biggie's stoop, right in front of his crib where he used to live. I used to walk in and out of there everywhere. Lil C's be on that block to this day. And we went back there, and I just wanted that feel, because we already planned to go out there around that time anyway, because we was gonna come out there, do some work, lay some groundwork down, whatever, see family, whatever. But I just wanted to, you know, bring it back to that, you know what I'm saying, just give you that feeling, because that my album, the title is based off my block back where I used to live at when I was a kid. So I wanted to go back out there and really give y'all a feeling like, all right, this is what New York is about. Let me give y'all my world, where I come from, and just, you know, bring it that way.
Dope video, bro. Like,
yeah, I'm gonna check it out.
I'm telling you, man. I'm sounding like a fanboy right now. Tampa Bay, I apologize right now. I'm sounding like a fanboy, but when it's real,
it's all good.
You know, we've been doing these shows for 5.5 years, so I've been seeing a lot of artists come and go, a lot of artists come through, and, you know, some of them have talent and fall through the cracks.
Yeah.
Other ones have talent and take it up on another level, and
that's true.
He's ready. But
you think he's ready?
He's ready. We haven't seen that ascension yet, though. Like, we're right at that point. So
right.
I'm excited about what's to come, bro.
I'm excited, too, because like we were speaking of, you know, all the different challenges and stuff that's going on. I'm not even going to say it, but I'm going to say from Spaceship to you, you should make that happen.
Word, yeah. I'll definitely do that for sure.
Because, you know.
That's an ill idea, too, Larry.
I mean, it's no challenge to you because you already been walking that street, but I think that would really show, and you know, call some people out, not in the like negative light, you know, it's like, you know, trying to entice some people to,
right, exactly,
to try to, you know,
change the narrative.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Because it's anybody can spit bars,
right?
But can you know the challenge. I don't want to put it out there. I'm gonna let you drop that challenge out there. But when you do this, I just have one request. I want to be tagged, me and Tone to be tagged on whatever social media platform you use.
Are you going to do the challenge?
Well, you know, I've been known to drop some classic bars. You know what I'm saying? I dropped some classic. Yeah, listen, I dropped some classic bars earlier today. You know, shout out to Presidente. He thought he was hot until I handled my biz. There I is. You know, see, bars, man. I barred those, but I cleaned them up nice, though. But I just think that that's dope, and it also sets the tone. You see how that goes? It sets the tone for other artists coming up.
Double entendre.
You see what I'm saying? That's how I do with the bars. It sets the tone for other artists that are coming up to see that you don't just have to just go that route.
Right, exactly.
And then it challenges you to use more words and expand your vocabulary and stuff like that. So
And it also broadens your perspective on just language and just frequency of tone. Like, you don't have to double entendre. You don't have to.
I'm
You just
here.
get it all tonight.
I'm here 24/7.
You know what I mean? But it also just it expands your way of thinking as far as like how you should speak.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because you can say certain words or you say certain things and it brings off a certain energy.
Right.
Now, when you know, especially with curse words and all that, it brings about a certain energy. It brings about a certain vibe. So when you say certain things, somebody might want to go rah-rah. But, you know, when you say something and it makes them go, he don't even, you know what I'm saying? He don't even got to say all that. But, like, it brings you to a certain place. That's the real key to that whole thing. Just knowing how frequency and how tone of voice and what you say and just language is, and how that really just manifests into something powerful.
How refreshing was it for you to give the people this new project here?
It was rejuvenating. Like, it's crazy, like, going on Apple Music or just especially my website, and just listening to myself, because this is actually the first project that I could sit down and listen to and I'll be like, wow, I'm not tired of it. You know what I'm saying? Because I put out music all the time, and like I listen to it, I'm like, all right, I'm tired of it. But now, like, it's powerful that it came out exactly the way I wanted it to. Like, I was really impressed with myself, and I was proud of myself. I'm not even trying to sound arrogant or air right now.
No. Talk your talk.
But I was really proud of how it came out and just the process of, because we've been working on this album for 2 years.
Okay.
I didn't drop a project for 2 years just after my first mixtape that I dropped in 2017. I can't even listen to that now. But just this is the first time I could really sit down myself like, wow, like I really did this. Like, it'd be baffling to me. Like,
so you hear your growth from that mixtape to this album. That's what's up.
Heavy.
Do you have a favorite song on this album?
I got a couple favorite songs. Like Here and Now is one of them. The intro, Perseverance, the joint with me and my boy Twan. Shout out to Twan. I gotta do the Warren G on that.
I heard you snuck Dynasty up in the album.
Yeah, that's another.
I'm over
favorite.
here listening like, hold up.
How you pull that off?
Well, me and Dynasty been cool for like a year and a half, almost 2 years. I seen that at a Smith & Wesson concert when we first met, and that was like, that's been big sis ever since. Like, and we was talking about, because I actually had that record like around the time I met her, and that record took about almost 2 years to get done.
Right.
Because I had my verse, I ain't have the hook yet. All I needed was her verse, and then I would have the hook. But the crazy thing is, I had a verse. When I got a verse, I went to the studio. That's when I laid the hook down.
So did you have to rewrite your verse after hearing her verse, or you just stuck with what you had?
I just stuck with what I had. I do think she smoked me, though.
Oh, okay.
I do think she.
I mean,
smoked me.
you honest about
like
it.
that.
I think she got me.
That's your opinion, your perspective. So I'm gonna take a listen, and I will definitely give you my feedback.
Right.
I'm an honest John with this.
It's a must-listen project, bro. Like,
you think they both came off?
They both came off on that.
I'm gonna check it out, because Dynasty, I know what she gonna do.
Dynasty vicious.
Yes.
What?
Every time.
Yes.
Every time.
She's gonna put some work in there.
Yeah, that's big sis. Like, she's one of the artists that, like, especially I know her. Like, she's one of the artists I look up to. Like, you start just following her moves, seeing what she do. She done packed up from Tampa and went to LA. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it was real dope to get her. If it was anybody I was gonna get on my album, any feature I was gonna have, it was gonna be her.
True that.
You know what I mean? Because at first, like, I didn't really want a lot of features on my album. I really tried that, because for your first album, you don't want a lot of features. Like, so I just tried to keep it minimal, or at least in-house with my features. That's why my boy Twan is on it, because he been working. I know, just working with him, because we got something coming out too. But working with him and just seeing how far he's grown with his pen, I was like, all right, cool, I'm gonna put you on the album, because one, you my boy, and two, I see you really trying to get for that. You really trying to go for it. So I just made sure, you know, just to keep it minimal with the features. But, you know, that, and also, I didn't mean to cut you off, but also Draws a Loop, the title track of the album, as well as the outro. The outro is just like,
yeah, I like the outro.
That outro, it hits me different. It hits me different every time I listen to that.
I'm excited for you to hear this project, man. What I want to know, I know you kept the features to a minimum, but moving forward, like, cause I want to get 2 artists in Tampa Bay that you want to work with. One a male, one female.
Fresh P. And you said female. C. Renee. Saying her name right?
Yeah.
She gonna kill me. She gonna kill me.
Thank you for saying.
Don't say Serena.
Yeah, nah.
Don't say Serena.
Not on our episode.
Not on our show. If just spell it out.
Renee call in here and shut the show down.
She's exactly right. Yeah, she'll run Tampa, up on you Florida. For that. Yeah, she will run up on you for that for sure.
Her name's been ringing. I mean, her talent alone speaks for itself.
Yeah, word.
And she's very professional. But her name a lot. I've been hearing a lot more people, drop her name out there a lot too.
Yep.
What is it about C. Renee that that makes you say, "Hey, okay, I need that"?
She's just a dope artist. She's a dope person. Right. On top of that, and I just feel like she has the talent, and I feel like she's one of the artists out here that inspires me.
So let me ask you this next question: Have you reached out to her?
Yeah, I've reached out to her in the past before. I definitely have. And even when I seen her, we had that talk already. So
we're fresh. C. Renee, it's been put out there. So
I just got an idea. We'll talk about this off air, man. What we're gonna do? It's that time.
It's that time.
It's that time. Go ahead.
I get to do it again.
Introduce it one more time. On
So we have this segment called Ride the Wave. It started by my brother Ray Budsky and Sean October. Episode 1. The first episode 1, and they sent of the podcast, and they sent the track in, and it was supposed to be the actual song, but they sent in the performance track, and they said, "Forget it. We're gonna go live. We coined the term Ride the Wave." And at this time, my brother, it is on you. The wave is yours. It is your turn to ride the wave. You ready to do this?
I'm down for whatever.
Well, let's do it.
That's what it is, man. Let's go. Waves of the Bay.
It's that Draws a Loop, the title track off my album, Draws a Loop. Get it now, support it, IamASARU.com. Go purchase that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I hear that cream sample though. Yeah. Like this, son. Rolling with this one. Yeah. This one and that one. Spitting out raps for fun. Yeah. Yeah, we gonna get into this, right? Check me out. I said it straight, your lack of O's got me like LMA. The type to be in Pelham Bay, caked with an LMA. I like a good attention span, a mind that never strays. We probably build and I tell about my better days. Way back when Christmases used to be rather merry, and building 8 when Foster's home was imaginary. Nanny was steady telling me I never had to worry. Bought your ad for Baskin Robbins, think the chapter's blurry? I thought not, this were the days before my balls dropped. When mama was in college, Nanny snuck and fed me pork chops. 7 o'clock after school with my pajamas on. Channel 40, front the TV when Drake and Josh was on. What happened to the happiness that seemed to flock toward us? Plot twists and conflicts, still I need an Oscar for it. As I sit and think of days of my youth, I flash back to them days in the park on Drives a Loop. Yeah, started like this, son. Yeah, like this, son. Rolling with this one. Yeah, rolling with this one and that one. Spitting out raps for fun. Yeah, won't that cream sample take you back like this one? Just chillin', rolling with this one and that one. Partially functional, the craziness will humble you. I've been real here, but the earth's a little comfortable. Labels get the sign and then propose a little run for you. You give your queen the seed, now she grows a little one for you. The one you call your own, I hope they got a little love for you. Matter of fact, I hope they got more than a little love for you. Cause dudes will make sure that you lost for a little W. And hoes will gas you up hard, lying, swaying, they loving you. A lot of brothers rise, a lot of brothers fall, a lot of brothers die, a lot of brothers cry. We wear a good disguise, damn. Don't let them dummies and your boys press you. A coward lives in fear. It takes a real man to let loose. Hey yo, sometimes I need to heal, cause this life ain't always easy for me. Wish I could be young again and cry when it was easy for me. Makes me sit and think of days of my youth, reminiscing. Innocence so distant on Drives a Loop. Yeah, started like this, son. Yeah, started like this, son. Rolling with this one. Shout out to Raekwon, Inspector Deck, and RZA, man. It's a classic joint, you know. But started like this, son. Yeah, let's start it like this, son. Rolling with this one. Yeah. Rolling with this one and that one, spitting out raps for fun. Yeah, this that Draza Loop, the title track off my latest debut album. You can go cop that again if you want to support the movement. Go to IamAsaru.com, go purchase that, $11.99, that's it. And then you can go stream it, download it on whatever digital streaming platform you want, Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal, whatever. You can follow me on my Instagram at whoisasaru, that is whoisasaru. We gonna vibe out.
Yeah, man. I'm so glad y'all sent this one over too, because I was jamming to this in the car. As soon as you sent it over, I was like, yeah, all right, bet that.
When you asked me for the track, you said send me another one. So I was listening to the call. So first I thought Perseverance. I was gonna send that track. And then I was vibing. Then I heard Dry Zulu. I said, nah.
Yeah.
That's the one right there.
Yeah. I'm riding in the car like I've been all over Tampa Bay today. I'm gonna tell you that straight up. So that's why I've listened to your project a few times. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
appreciate that.
As soon as that thing came on, I'm over here like, oh, what number is this? Okay, I remember this one. And then you sent it over. I was like, oh, it was written.
It's Devon Thomas.
This is how it's supposed to be,
I'm just
man.
glad the people definitely appreciating the project. You know, Saru put a lot of work in it. You know what I mean? You know, just in 2 years we've been working and putting songs together. And it's like, okay, we got a nice body of work. Just go ahead and put that out to the people. Let the people enjoy it.
You think about it, man. Like when last time we talked to y'all on the shutdown to right now, how much has changed? The next time we're going to talk to y'all is going to be after all this hits, after the magnitude of the project.
That's just growth.
So it's going to be, I can't wait.
They're looking around like, where'd he go? I'm one with the force.
That's DJ Spaceship.
I went into my house, guy. I see Saru looking like, what?
I'm like, Spaceship hit a Batman on everybody.
Listen,
like,
right
I am
now,
the force. The force is with
pronounce your name,
Asaru.
So now you know.
Beforehand, I couldn't. I was.
Now you know you done made it the first time.
Man,
Ashru.
Yeah, what? Yeah, that was crazy.
The first time I tried to pronounce your name was like DMX reading a chapter out of Harry Potter book.
Oh, that's
it was
crazy.
bad, man.
No.
But yeah, man. Waves of the Bay, episode 1. We just got done talking to Asaru, hearing some new songs off the new project, and it just dropped. Man, it's on all social media. I've been bumping it. Make sure you guys pay attention to it. Make sure y'all follow the homie, man. He's young, but he's on the come up, man. He's gonna be like the next wave, like for real. Which I seen you had that. I seen the next wave. I was like, oh, he already like,
on the top of it, right?
Trying to get the intro. That's the dude, though, man. Make sure y'all follow along. Spaceship. Let's go ahead and get into it real quick. We got the Saturday Night Shutdown coming through in just a few moments, man. Make sure y'all follow us all social media at Waves of the Bay. Send your music over wavesofthebayradio@gmail.com. We're going to get into it. We'll be right back in just a few moments.
And I just want to shout a few